Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Red EDC. Glad to have you back once again, because today we're going to be checking out a Bestech knife. Now you see there's two knives on the table. It's the same model, just two different variations. And as you can see, it's the Bestech Malware. Now both these knives were provided by Bestech to the Apex Pass Around group for review. So we thank them very much for doing that. Not only providing just a malware to check out, but a couple of different variations so we can see the minor differences in them. Because they're the same knife, just some minor differences, as I said. Now, this is a collaboration between Todd Knife and Tool and Bestech Knives. So we've got the full titanium version, and then as you can see in the knife stand, we've got the titanium and carbon fiber version. So we're gonna zoom out here and we're gonna take a look. So let's take a look at the full titanium version real quick. We'll get into all the specs and stuff, but as you can see there, full titanium construction. Be a little bit better look at the handle. Got the TKT right there for Todd Knife and Tool. Now in the titanium version, you do have the steel insert on the lock, on the frame lock. Milled titanium pocket clip, right hand, tip up carry, and it is the same for both of these knives. Now we'll take a look at this one. Now here we've got the black, but as you can see here, you've got the carbon fiber scale on your show side, and then your titanium frame lock side. Again, you've got the milled titanium pocket clip, right hand, tip up carry only. Now from here on out, the knives are pretty much the same, obviously with the exception of blade finish, and so forth, but we will talk about that, the other slight differences, here in a minute. Let's get some specs out of the way. Both knives have a 4 7/8 inch handle length, so I measured them out at just shy of 5 inches. Now you've got a natural grip length of right about 4 1/8 inch. Obviously, that will change if you decide to choke up on that forward finger choil, but in a natural, just over 4 inches at right about 4 1/8. Both are manual flippers. Ceramic ball bearing pivots. And as I said, they are frame locks, and both of them do have your steel lock bar insert over travel stop on them. Both of them have a 3 7/8 inch S35 VN. They're calling it a Warncliffe blade. Man, that thing's got a sharp angle on it. Holy smokes. Now, as you can see on the full titanium model, you've got a satin finish with a 3 5/8 inch cutting edge on it. Of course, on this model, you've got the black washed blade. It says S35 VN right there. And your Bestech logo right about there. Now this is a pretty good sized knife. Just shy of 8, well, a 1/4 inch shy. I measured it out at 8 3/4 inches. So this is a very, very good sized knife. And like I said, you're looking at, what did I say, 4 7/8 for the handle, 3 7/8 for the blade. So, I mean, relatively, you're looking at 5 inches and 4 inches. Not bad for blade to handle ratio. Let's get our scale out and check out the differences as far as weight goes. Bestech knives, both of them are made in China. And I mean, I'll say this right now, I really, really like what Bestech has got going on. They are putting out some really, really good products. All right, let's start out with the titanium one. Titanium one, full titanium, should weigh more, obviously. So we're getting 3.7 ounces or 104 grams. Now we'll go with the titanium and carbon fiber, 86 grams and 3 ounces. So there you go. There's about 0.7 ounces. So just about 3/4 of an ounce difference in the two of them. In hand, there's definitely a slightly noticeable difference. I can't say real noticeable. I mean, it's a 1/2 ounce. But you can definitely tell that the titanium one is heavier, for sure. Get my calipers here. We'll take our thickness measurements. Thickness, we're looking at basically right at that 1/2 inch mark. Width in the pocket, we're going to go down towards the bottom of the pocket where it's a little bit wider. 1.23. And then at the top of the pocket where it really, really narrows out, I mean, you're looking at 0.44. Should be the same for both of them. We'll just double check for sure. Yep, that's good there. And yep, oh good as far as our measurements go. Now, my take on the knife, guys. Try to guess which one you think I like better. Both of them, I mean, they're the same knife for the... Now, the little difference is they both have tremendous actions on them. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the action there is good. The carbon fiber and titanium one, I don't know if it was just how it's treated, but wow. This thing is a lot more free-falling than the full titanium. Not saying there's anything wrong with the titanium one, but yeah. Just the difference in the action, maybe the way they were oiled. I have not taken them apart. They're pass-around knives. I'm not going to take them apart. But you can see this one isn't quite as drop shutty as the carbon fiber. And see that right there? Yeah, that's where the malware bit me. This one. I didn't even have time to think. It was just, whoop, oh yeah, there it goes. I mean, it was on me before I even knew it. So this one is definitely one you want to use the thumbnail stop on, without a doubt. Both knives, like I said, terrific action. Both of them, solid lockups. No real play whatsoever. And when I say no real play, I mean no play at all. Now, if you know me and you know the channel, you know that this probably isn't the, when I say my style of knife. It's more of that futuristic, you know, not really my style of knife, but there was so much talk about them that I really, really, really wanted to check them out. And as far as build quality goes, both these knives are built fantastically. I mean, they're just so well executed that it's Bestech, like I said, doing some crazy awesome stuff right now. And even with their premium or something like the Torpedo and their more budget-friendly line or options from them, all of them just seem to be built so very well. Jimping on the blade is done well. Got that forward finger choil. It's good for me. In my size fingers, you even have a little bit of protection, so you're off from that corner of the blade. You know, finger choils, you like them or you don't, you know. Same with jimping. That's your thing. But it's on there. It's done. Both are done pretty well, in my opinion. The black wash on this blade looks pretty good. In hand, this is what surprised me. Both of these knives are a lot more comfortable in hand than I initially thought they would be. Very comfortable. The pocket clip is not even an issue. Oh, we didn't talk about the pocket clip. When I was talking, well, we didn't really even talking about the carry. Both carried very well. I mean, in and out of pocket, fine. Not a whole lot. I mean, yeah, there's a little bit, but it's so thin and narrow. You don't have a wide profile. But you do have a little bit sticking up there. What do we got there? Yeah, a little over, well, kind of close to maybe 3/4 of an inch sticking up out of the pocket. But narrow, not too bad. Could it be deeper? Sure. Is it bad? Nah. I don't think so. But again, fantastic, fantastic action on these things. Detents are dialed in. Oh, and of course I do that. I mean, you're not shaking it open. Detent is dialed in pretty well. Good accessibility to the frame lock on both of them. There's no real cutout or relief for it, but just by the natural design of the knife, very easy to access. As I said, pocket clip, not an issue in grip for me at all. Really surprised how this knife feels in hand, guys. Like I said, I'm not the whole futuristic, but first 3 fingers for my hand size fall just nicely. Pinky lays there. Feels really good. Feels really good in hand. Now the finish on both of them, again, done really well. The carbon fiber here is contoured. And even where it's not contoured, like here, you know, you've got the edge here. That's not sharp. Now, there's not really any contouring here on the carbon fiber, but it's not sharp at all. It doesn't feel like it has that, you know, like freshly pressed edge. I mean, it may be contoured. It's really hard to tell. Yeah, I guess it is a little bit. Yep. As soon as we get way up there, it's easier to see in the camera. It might be. But it's the finish on them, on both of them. Really, really good. Titanium for sure. Yeah, just really, really well executed knives for both of these. As I said, Bestech is doing some pretty cool stuff with their knives. I can't, like I said, am I going to run out and buy these knives? No. No, I'm not. Not because the knives are bad or I don't like the knives. That's not the case. It's just not my style. Sorry, guys. Tightening up my thing here. Just not my style of knife. As far as the execution and the build of these knives, excellent. Excellent, well-built knives. Blue agrees with me. He'd give them both a 9. As far as execution and build goes, terrific knives. Now, the titanium version retails, the full titanium version retails for right around $196, and the titanium carbon fiber version retails for right around $208. So give or give or take a couple of cents here and there. But again, two more fantastic knives from Bestech. I tell you what, guys, I haven't had a Bestech knife that I didn't like. The Torpedo, the Beluga, the Malware. I've liked everything I've seen from Bestech so far. You know, that's me. That's my opinion. You may agree, you may disagree. Now, as I said, this one, not exactly my style, but as far as the knife build goes, terrific. As always, guys, I greatly appreciate you stopping by, spending some time with me today. As always, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. You know I love talking to you. And until next time, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.